But that's very individual. Sleep routines, we all know this, sleep matters. Absolutely matters. If you're not taking the screens, then you have no idea how much sleep your child's getting. So that's why you have to turn those screens off, pass them in. And then here's kind of a caveat to that. If your child has a really busy evening schedule and they have maybe working memory deficits or they have processing speed deficits, then you are taking away one of the most precious things they need, and that's time. So sometimes we have to have real authentic conversations around affording our children as much time as they need to manage their work, especially if they really like doing well in school, but they can't get much sleep because they're up so late at night trying to get stuff done. Maybe it's because they procrastinate all evening, but whatever it is, I've had too many conversations where we have to really pull back on sports or extracurriculars to create free time, to downtime, to chill, so that then they can get all the work done they need to, right? Without feeling pressured, without feeling stressed and overwhelmed. And that's okay. It's just not a fun conversation because you don't want to take things away. But you have to prioritize as a parent for what's best for our kids. And in working memory and processing speed deficits, you have to support as much as possible. Organization is so valuable in promoting a feeling of self-control, meaning I'm in control of my life. My stuff has a place, and I know where everything is. That's organization. Now, it can be how I look at an agenda, right? That's organization. It can be what my book bag looks like. It can be where my hockey equipment goes. It can be sock drawers. Every opportunity that you can think of to promote an organized mindset, you want to put that on the table as part of the conversation. Because it's not just about the book bag. It's not just about the agenda. It's about all these facets throughout their day that give us an opportunity to teach that the bathroom needs to look like it did before you went in there. Right? We kind of get away from the tornado effect, meaning I always know where my kid is by the trail they leave behind them. Because we want to teach to have perspective about your environment and attention to detail. Many of our children can struggle with attention to detail. So it's important that we reinforce that you put the toothpaste back on the toothpaste cap and that you don't leave your socks on the floor. And that when you're done with breakfast, that you clean it up and put it in the dishwasher. Attention to detail. Building that muscle, building that awareness. It doesn't make it easier. It's easier for us to go around and clean it all up. But that's not why you're here. Okay? You just want to have a plan about what's the end goal. Well, we want to promote as many opportunities as we can to build those deficits and build those skills. Time management. Some kids, this can be a real deficit. Other kids, it's not. They just choose not to pay attention to it, right? Versus, I really struggle with the concept of time, and I really struggle with the passage of it. I can't even time estimate how long it takes for me to do homework. I say 20 minutes, it ends up being an hour, right? Those are real skill deficits, but we have to figure out where the performance ends and the skill begins, right? And we do that using an agenda to help them monitor their progress, to monitor their time, to monitor their expectations. We do that by building a morning routine or an expectation of a morning routine that has time stamps. I want you out of bed at this time. I want you ready by this time. And by the way, The expectation, if you meet these expectations, you earn the privilege of your cell phone for the day. But that's what would motivate them, right? So you start talking about building skills and meaningful privileges that we can start to pair with them. That doesn't require any more attention on your part, just monitoring.